Welcome back to Jersey Matters. The music of Asbury Park is headed to Cuba as part of a cultural exchange. And you can go. We'll tell you about that in a second. Bev Beveridge is with Jersey Shore PR, and she's also with the Asbury Park Music Foundation. And she is joined by legendary musician Papa John Bug from Asbury Park. Thank you both for being here. How did this happen?
Wow. I was actually down in Atlantic City on a public relations lunch event, and I heard that an airline was flying out of Atlantic City Airport to Havana, Cuba. And having a Cuban uncle by marriage, I've always been intrigued by this culture. And very long story short, by the time I was back in New Jersey, up the Parkway at 105, I decided to call all these musicians, get them together, and say, let's all go to Cuba to perform down there at this festival they were just talking about. So the people at Choice Air connected me with some other people. I got involved with the Asbury Park Music Foundation, contacted them. Ed Johnston and I got together. We contacted Papa John Bug, and it just, the rest is history, or is going to be history.
And you're about to go down there. It's the Havana Jazz Festival, right, John?
31st Havana
You've
Jazz
done
Festival.
a lot in your career. I mean, you used to play with Richie Havens, you toured with Richie Havens. Where does this rank, getting to go to Cuba? This is in many ways historic.
It's first for me, and my dad's family's there. I have no idea where they are. Valdeses is my last name. It's a French-Cuban name. My father got here when he was 17. He had a twin brother, and I have no idea about the rest of my family there. So I'm going to try to look somebody up. There's got to be a Verdicius around.
Well, there's going to be an embassy now. There's going to be a U.S. embassy now down there. So I would imagine they'd be able to help you find your family. What a wonderful story that is. How's the Asbury Park music scene doing?
It's doing fabulous. I mean, there's so many people. John can tell you. I mean, we're out every night of the week, really, at events. I mean, Asbury Park, the Music Foundation, the support we've been getting from the Jerry Garcia Foundation for this Cuba trip and for the foundation itself, it's 24/7. I mean, it's just wonderful. The types of music, the styles of music, the people that are involved, how everyone works together. It's really
and the venues that support music as well.
Right.
Do you know what to expect when you're there?
No.
I do. I know a little bit.
It's a little surprise for me. I'm just going to go play music and let it roll. You have a way for people to join you on this trip. I know that this happens with support from a lot of people, and you also have to fundraise, but you have a way for people to join you. Talk about that.
Oh yeah, they could definitely join us on this trip, which is going to be fully documented by the Asbury Park Music Foundation, and it will be the featured film in the Asbury Park Music and Film Festival in April of 2016. So everything that goes on, everything that happens in Cuba isn't going to stay in Cuba.
But I mean, people can actually
sign up.
How do they do that?
www.flychoiceair.com. There's a site there where you can just sign up, and what you do is you participate in all the events with us. It's an all-inclusive trip starting at about $22.50 per person. We have all different levels. We have a rock star level, which is our VIP level, all the way down to our fan level.
But everything's paid for,
everything's
right?
all inclusive, to the visas, to all the meals, to the entrance fees, to the festival. Our musicians will be playing twice at the festival. We have large venues. We have small cafes. So it's all inclusive.
Wow. I saw you brought your guitar. So we're actually ending. Can you play something? And have you figured out what you're going to play while you're there?
Oh, I have a couple of tunes, but this is called A Sentimental Journey. And I was thinking how it could be my love if we took a sentimental journey way above.
That's wonderful. I'm going to talk over you. Keep going. Please just keep going. That wraps up Jersey Matters for this week. I'm Larry Menti.
A way to look.
Asbury Park Music, Papa John. They're going to Cuba for the Havana Jazz Festival. And they're in for a real treat. Thank you both for being here. I really appreciate it. Stick around. Another Thing is next.